Guys, hope you're all doing very, very well. Thank you so much for being here. And if you're still here up to this time, thank you so much for waiting up on me. I know I've been MIA, but I'm back now, and hopefully, I'm gonna be back with more and more videos coming your way. All right. Now, if you've not subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Please do consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll appreciate. I've had a number of people requesting me to show them how I do my makeup. All right. I'm not going to say that they have asked me to show them how to do their makeup. I'll show them how I do my makeup. And then from how I do my makeup, they're going to learn something on how they can do their makeup. My plan today is to make a detailed video of how you do your eyebrows. Okay. And I must say that for me, my eyebrows are nil. There is nothing on them, as you can see. You can literally count the hairs on my eyebrows. So for me, I usually do it from scratch. All right. But for today, I'm going to be giving you tips and tricks on how you can do your eyebrows. Kama you have kama uko na eyebrows tayari, unaona, but you want to make them pop and look amazing. I'm really trying to avoid looking at myself on my screen, but instead looking at the camera, which is very, very, very hard. I'm gonna try it anyway. So, the first thing you need to have is a brown eyebrow pencil if you're a woman of color. Now, the reason that it is discouraged to use the black eyebrow pencil is because if you use the black one, the eyebrows look exaggerated, they don't look natural. Okay, so it is highly encouraged that if you're a woman of color, you use a brown eye pencil. All right, now for me, this one, brown eyebrow pencil is just 30 bob. Now ukipata the most expensive one, 50 bob. All right, so this one is number 003 from Davis. Okay, and it looks like this. Now, number 003 is the darkest shade of the brown eyebrow pencil. All right, because there's number one, which is black, there's number two, which is also black. So now ukifanya eyebrow zako, um please, the first thing you need to do, the second thing you need to do, I think I've already said the first thing you need to do. The second thing you need to do is to trim your eyebrows. Okay, now how do you trim your eyebrows? Trim them using a razor. I may be doing a tutorial of that soon. I don't know when, but I'll be doing a tutorial of that soon on how you trim your eyebrows using a razor blade. For the longest time, even if I don't have eyebrows, I usually use a razor blade. All right, now you trim your eyebrows depending on the shape that you want them to look. First of all, you need to know the shape of your face, because not every eyebrow shape will go with the shape of your face. For instance, for me, I have a round face, so I know that I should have my eyebrows should have a neck somewhere. Okay, so that it can complement my round face. All right, awesome. Now, if your eyebrows are trimmed, that is well and good. If they're not trimmed, still there's a way that you can make the eyebrows look amazing using concealer, but we shall get to that later on. Okay, now the first thing you need to do, now for this one, I'll have to look at myself. Okay, and I hope you can see me clearly. I hope I'm very close to the camera. All right, now, uh, if you have eyebrows which are already trimmed, according to the shape that you want them to be. The the only thing you need to do uh, is to chora, okay? Chora according to that shape, as in follow that shape, okay? And when you're doing your eyebrows, you're supposed to start from where your eyes start. Macho yako penye inaanzia, hapo ndio unafaa kuanza kuchora eyebrow, sawa? So now like for me, yangu inaanza hapa, jicho langu linaanza hapa. Huh? That Swahili sanifu is dope. Your arc, penye, is it the pupil? Yes, where the pupil is, that is where your arc should be. So una label hapo, sawa? You put a mark there. Alafu, it's supposed to end, of course, where your eye ends, which for me is here. Right? Now, what now you need to do is to, I hope you can see. Can I bring myself closer? Let me bring myself closer. Closer. Okay. So now, haya, unaona nimefika kwa arc na nimechora. I've drawn it where I'd put that mark. Okay, I have drawn at the top of that line. Then now the arc unateremsha, unateremsha. Okay, unateremsha. You see? Now that is one line. Then the other one, okay. The second one comes, inafaa kukuja inafika penye where the arc starts, okay? All right. Then you can now fill in your eyebrow. If you have a lot of eyebrows, this one should be minimal. For me, as I've already told you, sina nini mob, sina eyebrow mingi. So I may have to overdo it, overdo it, overdo it. Okay. All right. Let me bring it closer. You see? Okay. You see? So, okay. All right. Then I'll do the same for the other side. There is what the other one looks like, okay? They may not be looking like identical twins, but they look like sisters, which is a good thing, all right? So try to make sure that they look like sisters, okay? Now, the next thing you need to do is take a spoolie. Mimi sijui spoolie yangu ilienda wapi. Hakuna haja ni wadanganye. I don't know where it is. So I have a toothbrush here, and that is what I'm going to use. You can also use a toothbrush if you don't have a spoolie. A spoolie, you can also, what is it called? Improvise using that brush. A spoolie is that brush that people use to apply mascara. Okay. Now, if you don't have a spoolie, but you have mascara, you can improvise using that brush that is used ya kupaka mascara. Sawa. Haya. The reason why you need a spoolie is so that you can brush the brow so that it can look natural. Okay? Yes. So that it don't worry about the rough nini that you can see here. We're going to clean that up with concealer shortly. Okay? Now, using this brush, I'm just going to brush. Since I don't have eyebrows, I'm only going to brush at the beginning. Okay, and a Jew. So, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay? Do you see any difference? I'm sure you do. The other one the same. Okay. Now, if you have a lot of eyebrows, okay, a lot of eyebrows, I don't know, but you get my point. You need to brush uh, that hair, eyebrows, yes, the eyebrows. You need to brush eyebrows using a brush first, a spoolie, before you even apply the eyebrow pencil. All right. For it to look neat, you need to first do that. Okay. Now, since for me I don't have noticeable hair, I didn't brush, so there was no need for me to do that at the beginning. All right. Okay. Now, higher. So you brush going upwards before you apply and after you apply so that it can look natural and it can also blend with your eyebrows. All right. Okay. Then next we are going to be using concealer to clean our eyebrows so that they can look neat. Okay. Yes. Higher. Sasa. I need to really wipe this. For me, I'm going to be using a Legal Pro Conceal in the shade Fun. Yes, in the shade Fun. All right. Now, if you're just starting, this thing is only 400 shillings for an original illegal pro conceal. It's only 400, between 400 and 450 shillings, an original one, because there's so many knockoffs out there. Okay. Now, if you can't afford the 400 na bado unataka concealer your eyebrows ikae smart, you can buy Ushas. I've used it before. That's the first one I started with. When I started to learn how to apply, to do my eyebrows. So you can use Usha's concealer, okay? And it will still do the job because kazi ya concealer too, in this case, ni kusafisha to make them look neat. All right? Okay. So sasa, I'm going to use this brush here. You see here, it's in that shape. Can you see it? Yes. That's the one I'm going to be using. So this is my concealer. You can use as much or as little as you want. Sawa. Okay. Now here you have to be very, very careful how you do it. Because you mess up kidogo, you start from scratch. Okay? So you follow through the corners. You follow. Let me come closer so that you can see. Follow through the corners. The corners, the edges. What? They are not corners. I don't think they're corners. I don't think they're corners, man. Yes, like that. Remember, you can use as much or as little as you can. And then you blend really, really well. Take care you don't mess it up. Because if you mess it up, you'll have to start from scratch. Okay. All right. Okay. So then blend it. I'm supposed to be using a beauty blender or brush, but since my fingers can do the job, why not? Why not? Okay. Do you see? You see how unaona venye iko smart, iko smart. Sema iko smart. Iko smart. Iko smart. Alafu sasa tupake juu. Sasa juu, you can either use a foundation of your shade, or use concealer, as long as you will not get tired of blending it in. All right. Yes, 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 yes. And I hope you can hear me clearly, because I don't want to shout. Sitaki kushout sana. Paka juu. Again, follow the edges. Follow the edges. Ukifika kwa arc, peleka mzuri. Oh no, man, I almost. Oh, okay. Let me see. Mm. Blend that in. Vizuri, vizuri. Let me blend it in and then I'll see you in a bit, okay? So, so I have finished the other one, and this is what it looks like. Okay, this is what they look like. Something is a little bit off with them. I don't know what, but something is a little bit off with them. But either way, I think they look good. Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, that's how you do your eyebrows. At least utasema. At least you will say that I have taught you something, right? Yes. So go and slay out there with your eyebrows and feel good. All right. And look good as well. Goodbye. Until next time. Ciao. Ciao.